general manager in Waukesha, Rick Smith, came up with this idea is let's do a vehicle to go to customers and do cookouts for them. So great, well, we'll call it the Chuck Wagon in honor of my father. So then marketing at the time, it kind of come up with some designs and they were okay. But then I said, well, maybe I'll go to Dana and I'll challenge him. And the challenge was come up with a design that's gonna knock people off their feet and make it really cool. So it was a challenge. Well, he took that and totally went nuts. It is awesome. So people see this thing driving down the road, you see it, and people stop and they look at it. I mean, I've even had the city of Lansing, when we moved into Lansing, Illinois, that their village clerks, when I was meeting with them, they came out, yeah, we saw your Chuck Wagon go by, and we're like, wow, these are new people that are gonna be operating their business in our community. How cool is that? I mean, you get all these people that are super excited about that. So Dana really knocked it out of the park with the design. Everybody's so excited. So nobody saw the design. It was all top secret. They saw the original design for marketing. It was, okay, that'll be nice. Nobody saw the final design. So we had this planned intro up in the body shop in Madison where the graphics business is. And I wanted to do this, to introduce it to my dad personally. And I asked my dad to go along with me on a road trip. So we're driving up there. As it turns out, I'm on the phone almost entirely up to the exit into Madison and a couple different phone calls. So as we're pulling off the exit in Madison, he looks at me, he's like, why are we going to the body shop in Madison? Because I never really shared what we're doing. Well, he's like, well, are you gonna get your name on your car or something? I was like, sure. So I am pulling off, he's at the stop sign, I'm like, I sent Chelsea a text, I said, we're coming, we're 2 minutes out. So we had this whole thing kind of set up. And the body shop in Madison's got a metal door that goes in between these two sections. And so we had the Chuck Wagon behind the one door, and the door was down. And Rick Smith, it was his idea, so we had him up there. Keep this in mind too, my dad hates surprises, just hates them. So knowing this, I always would kind of tweak him and do all this kind of funny stuff just to bother him. But it's all good, right, in good nature. So knowing that he doesn't like surprises, we just keep him out of this dark. So we had this little party set up, and we had a cake, and then they had set up in Madison. Chelsea set up, so she got a fog machine, so we had fogger going, so blowing the smoke. And then when we came in, Rawhide's playing the music, Rawhide. Well, my dad, you could just see his antennas go up out of his head because he knew something was on immediately, and there's people there. And so I started talking about the whole thing, and it was, we wanted to do it in Madison because that's where Dana put the whole thing together, etc. And so I talked about how Chuck Wagon, his premise of the business was always about, hey, get close to your customers, treat them like family, make sure that they know that they're special. And so I talked about that in his principle, and then this whole concept, I said, this is what we're gonna do with the Chuck Wagon. And it's the Chuck Wagon, the door opens up, the lights are on, Rick drives out into the main area. And it's my dad, so he got video and pictures of him seeing the Chuck Wagon the first time. And he's like a kid in a candy store. I mean, his eyes go wide open, and you just get this huge grin. And he just like, he had no idea and how cool it is, and we honored him on this thing. And he's just so excited. But so that's what we can do, and that's what we do. We can create some special things for our customers.